Hi lovelies! Welcome back to my channel. So I am here with a very exciting new release, you guys. Yes, I am here with the Parfums de Marly's latest release, Oriana. I'm going to review it for you right now. If you want to hear my thoughts on it, just keep watching. So you guys, I received this fragrance hours ago, about I would say 8-9 hours ago in the morning. I'm filming nighttime now, it's quite late tonight. So this is the fragrance. It came in this gorgeous hot pink box, the typical Parfums de Marly packaging. Here she is inside, you guys. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love this color, you guys. Look at that hot pink. It's just super gorgeous and super feminine. This fragrance is unmistakably a feminine fragrance. There's nothing unisex about it. Let me start out by saying that. So I actually also received 2 samples with my purchase. I ordered this on Parfums de Marly website, so it shipped out to me from France, either France or England, I forget where. But yeah, I didn't buy it here in the US. I ordered it online on the Parfums de Marly website. So when I ordered this, I got 2 samples, Meliora and Athalia. So I am very excited about these 2 samples because these are 2 fragrances that I've been meaning to add to my collection. So I'm glad that I don't have to blind buy them and I get to test them out as well. I'll give you my thoughts on these briefly after my Oriana review. So let me get started with this beauty. I love the tassels. I just love the bottles, Parfums de Marly bottles. They're so feminine and so classy. So you guys, I have a lot of thoughts on this fragrance. I gotta tell you, this review is gonna be great. It's going to be comprehensive. Let me start out by spraying her on my dress and on my wrist. So let's do this. I'm gonna spray it right on my sleeve there, and then I'm gonna spray it right on my wrist. This fragrance is to die for. So spoiler alert, you can already tell I adore this. This is stunning, you guys. Let me get to the details, but let me smell this. I gotta tell you guys, I can smell it like from here. Like my arm is over here, but the scent bubble, which is something I will get to here in a second. This perfume has the most amazing scent bubble. I will tell you more about it in a second. Let me get a whiff of her. I'm gonna see. There's a difference. Again, I sprayed this earlier when it first arrived, like 9 hours ago. I've been wearing it all day, so I can give you some thoughts on that as well. It smells slightly different on my clothes than it does on my wrist. And I will tell you, it smells so good on my skin, you guys. I feel like it's complementing my chemistry so well, my body chemistry. This is going to be one of my staples, you guys. I can tell you right now, spoiler alert, this fragrance is going to be one of my staples, to-go fragrances to feel and smell pretty. I just feel so pretty when I wear this fragrance. Oh, you guys, this fragrance is a beautiful gourmand, fruity, floral fragrance. It is so beautiful. There are some delicious, gorgeous gourmand notes in this fragrance, and there are a bunch of amazing citruses in this fragrance, you guys, that are accentuating the amazing gourmand notes in this fragrance, like the marshmallow and chantilly cream. I will get to that here in a second. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't want to stop smelling my wrist to talk to you guys. My goodness. And I will tell you right now, this has the most amazing scent bubble. It sort of envelopes you in this beautiful scent bubble. I'll get to that here in a second too. Let me talk about the notes. So this opens with a bunch of beautiful citruses like bergamot, mandarin orange, and grapefruit. Now, I know that's nothing new, right? We know those notes are in fragrances, especially in the opening. But it's the composition, you guys, what you get in the middle and the base mixed in with those citruses. Those citruses in the opening, you guys, they accentuate those amazing notes in the middle, like the orange blossom, and then in the base the marshmallow and chantilly cream. Oh, my mouth is watering, by the way. I can't stop. No, my mouth won't stop watering. This is amazing. It's like really, it's kind of like awakening all my senses, you guys. It's that good. Oh, whoo. And then in the middle, as I was saying, if I can stop smelling the fragrance for a second, there's blackcurrant and frosted raspberry. Ooh, that crispy frosted raspberry with that gorgeous, juicy, almost fresh blackcurrant. You know, blackcurrant is such a juicy, fresh, fruity fragrance note. They're a match made in heaven with the frosted raspberry with that crispness, you know. So good. And then you get orange blossom in the middle, you guys. And let me tell you, that orange blossom, I actually, when I first sprayed this fragrance, I smelled the orange blossom very strongly. And I mean, I still do. So you smell the orange blossom very, very, very prominently in this fragrance. It almost smells a little bit like neroli because of the fact that the orange blossom is, you know, mingling with those gorgeous citrus notes in the opening. Ooh, it smells so good. That orange blossom mixed with that chantilly cream and marshmallow in the base, you guys. It smells, I heard people say that this smells like Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. I gotta tell you, yes, it does and it doesn't. So it does in the sense that, yeah, they share fragrance notes like orange blossom and marshmallow, you know, this fragrance and the Kilian one. But however, it's different in several different ways. I'll get to that in a second. They're similar in the notes like the marshmallow, and you know, they have a few in common, the orange blossom and so on. But I will tell you the difference in Oriana is that gorgeous citrus undertone, you guys. Those citruses in the opening really kind of lift up the other delicious gourmet notes like, you know, marshmallow, the chantilly cream, and also the orange blossom. It really accentuates them and then kind of hold them up, so to speak. So throughout the lifetime of this fragrance, you're smelling those middle and base notes mixed, blended so well with the citruses. And you can smell the citruses quite prominently, kind of balancing and cutting the gourmet notes in this fragrance, which is different from the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. In Love Don't Be Shy, you guys, the bergamot and the neroli and all that, like citrusy kind of notes in there, it's not as prominent with those gourmet notes. And also in that one, you get like caramel and stuff in the base. It's a little bit more, I would say, thicker, if that's a way to put it, a little bit more dense maybe, almost too sweet. Some people call it sickeningly sweet, which I really don't think it's that sickeningly sweet. I mean, Love Don't Be Shy. But this one, you guys, that sweetness, this is a very sweet fragrance as well, by the way. It's one of the main accords. But the sweetness is well balanced with the citruses. So you guys, sweet, citrus and fruity are the dominant accords that you smell right away. You get the most. But this is also white floral. It's a little bit musky. It's very beautifully powdery. And I get a teensy bit of vanilla accord in here, which I think comes from the chantilly cream, maybe, perhaps. Or there's vanilla in here that they haven't revealed the vanilla note. So I do smell a little hint of vanilla in here as well. Oh my gosh. You guys, this fragrance dries down so divine, and even in that dry down, you can smell the blend of those gorgeous citruses with those chantilly cream and the marshmallow, the sweet gourmet notes with that beautiful orange blossom, you guys. You can smell all that in the base. It's kind of like very kind of linear in a lot of ways, this fragrance. Usually, you know, in a fragrance, there are fragrances that you smell one thing in the opening, another thing in the middle, and almost a whole different thing in the base on the dry down. This isn't like that. This fragrance kind of is linear in the way it smells from the beginning to the end for the most part, you know. You smell a little more of the citruses in the opening, obviously, but they're there in the middle and in the base, you guys. So beautiful. And those citruses are what kind of cuts through this fragrance gourmet notes and keeps the sweetness from being sickening or overwhelming, you know what I mean? This fragrance got this beautiful sweetness, softness, sensuality, little bit of kind of a brightness about it. It's so feminine, so feminine. If you want to feel pretty, if you want to feel like a pretty, sexy woman, girl, this is the fragrance, you guys. The orange blossom is very sort of like, there's something radiant about this fragrance. The orange blossom is almost like radiant with that citruses in here, you know. It's got a little bit of a, it's almost like you took orange blossom and you dipped it in a little bit of powdered sugar. It's like something so beautifully, like very, very powdery, very, in a very feminine, soft way. It's very addictive. It really is super addictive. Like, I can't stop smelling my wrist. It's a very addictive, almost euphoric fragrance. There's something very euphoric about it. When you smell it, you feel happy. You feel beautiful and happy. Seriously. I mean, I don't know if I'm crazy. Like, I smell it and I feel suddenly like I'm a happy, pretty, beautiful lady. You know, like something very like addictive and euphoric about the composition of this fragrance, you guys. You know, I gotta say the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy doesn't have that same effect as Oriana. I will say that. I mean, it is a gorgeous fragrance, but Oriana is kind of better in that sort of bright, sort of happy, kind of euphoric addictiveness, you know, about this fragrance. So you guys, I think in the middle or the base, you also get that gorgeous chantilly cream, which is what makes this fragrance so softly gourmet. You know, you guys, if it was just marshmallow, which by the way is also in the base, I believe base or middle. So chantilly cream and marshmallow might be in the base. Like I think it's the raspberry, frosted raspberry, the orange blossom, and the blackcurrant that's in the middle. And in the base you get the chantilly cream and marshmallow. You get musk and muskmallow. So muskmallow is like amberette, you know, it's like it comes from a plant in India. It's native to India. The chantilly cream in the fragrance, you guys, is very, it adds this fragrance a very soft gourmet touch instead of a, you know, kind of sticky, heavy, dense kind of gourmet touch that caramel and chocolate and praline tend to do to fragrance. This one isn't like that. The chantilly cream is very airy and very soft in the way it makes this fragrance gourmet, you know. Ooh, so good. The marshmallow, of course, is a match made in heaven with the chantilly cream. They're both soft gourmet notes, so they complement each other very well and complement the rest of the notes in the fragrance composition. So the muskmallow in here feels kind of a little bit fresh in the base. It gives you like a fresh feeling with that gourmet notes, which is, I think, a great idea that they blended it with muskmallow, the chantilly cream, and the marshmallow. And the thing about this fragrance, you guys, when you spray it on, immediately it kind of wraps you in this beautiful, gorgeous scent bubble that's kind of like a cocoon, you know, like it like wraps you in this beautiful scent bubble about this big. Like it just is it creates this gorgeous, it envelopes you, like wraps you in this beautiful, amazing, divine smelling scent bubble. When I sprayed it on throughout the day, you guys, I was getting whiffs of this, whiffs and whiffs and whiffs of this. That's rare, I will tell you. A lot of the times I would, wear fragrances. I have so many fragrances in my collection. As you know, I have like over 300 fragrances, but very few of them do I get whiffs of. Like when I wear them, like I don't smell it myself very easily, like even if other people smelled it. But this fragrance, you guys, I was getting whiffs of it every like 10 seconds. Like it was very frequent too, like almost like every 10 to 30 seconds I would be getting whiffs of it, just coming up to my nose. And again, scent bubble is big, you guys, and the projection is really good because my daughter, my husband could smell me several feet away. It leaves this intoxicating sillage when you walk past someone. Like my husband could smell me walking past and he was like, wow, that smells good. So yeah, it leaves like very intoxicating. I mean, I can actually almost smell my own sillage in a way with this fragrance. It leaves this intoxicating, very soft, addictive, very beautiful scent trail. There's something kind of warm and comforting about this fragrance as well. It's very beautiful, very pretty. It, like I said, it wraps you in this cocoon, and there's something very euphoric but also comforting about this fragrance. It's really hard to put into words, you guys. I will tell you, this is one of the best fragrances that I have smelled in a very long time because it checks kind of all the boxes. It makes me feel pretty, makes me feel happy. It's addictive, it's euphoric, it has great performance. Oh, by the way, that's one thing I forgot to tell you. It lasted on me this all 9 hours. Like I had sprayed it over here and it's still there. And I was just one spray I sprayed right here on my pulse point, and that's what I was getting whiffs from, you guys. So this one is quite long lasting, and on my skin lasting 8 hours is quite a special thing because fragrances don't last that long, you guys, to begin with, 5 to 6 hours max. And on my clothes, it's still there. The dress I was wearing, I changed to film. I can still smell it on the dress. So even though I haven't tested it for days, I can already tell that it's one of those fragrances that it will be on your dress until you wash it. You know what I mean? So like I said, it checks all the boxes. It makes me feel pretty. It makes me smell pretty. It makes me feel happy. It's kind of euphoric. It's addictive, leaves a beautiful scent trail, projects nice, has a beautiful scent bubble, and it, projects nicely as well. It lasts very long. All the boxes, you guys. So I can't tell anything bad about this fragrance, to be honest. I'm head over heels in love with this fragrance, you guys. It's one of the most beautiful fragrances in my collection. Yes, it resembles a little bit the Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, but they're not all that similar. They're not similar. This one, like I said, has some special qualities that I didn't notice in Love Don't Be Shy, and that tends to be a little bit more gourmand, kind of a little bit thicker, a little more dense, a little bit more sweet. In a way, it's almost too sweet, like too thick kind of sweet, whereas this isn't. This is one of those pleasant fragrances that will not offend anybody except get you tons of compliments. I have a feeling I'll wear this to work and find out. I have a feeling I'm going to get a ton of compliments on this. I haven't had a chance to wear it out yet, but I can already tell because my husband was like, wow, he was just blown away. Beautiful fragrance, you guys. I got nothing but good things to say about it. So yeah, one of the best fragrances I have smelled in a very long time. This is Parfums de Marly Oriana. So you guys, I also got 2 samples here with the purchase of that. So this one is Athalia. So here's Athalia, and I'm going to spray this on my wrist and my dress. This is also a very beautiful fragrance, you guys. I had heard so much about this all over the place, and I've been meaning to buy this. This one is a very powdery, like blue, purple, floral fragrance, like very iris, powdery, violet, musky type fragrance, you guys. I can smell the white florals in here as well. There's woody notes for sure. It's definitely got citrus notes. It's a little bit sweet, not a lot. And I can definitely tell this one has like iris in it for sure. There's maybe like violet. Maybe there's a little bit of amber. And it has like, I think, orange blossom or something white floral in here that's a little bit bright of a white floral, I would say. And in the base, definitely there's a huge dose of musk for sure. I can smell the musk. Yeah, it's a very feminine, beautiful, powdery, musky, like iris violet type fragrance, you guys. It's actually different from what I imagined it would be. It's a very powdery, feminine fragrance. So this is what the bottle looks like, as you guys know. So yeah, definitely a purchase for me. I will definitely purchase a bottle of that. And you guys, here's Meliora. Oh my goodness, that's what the bottle looks like. I'm definitely adding this to my collection. I'm actually going to buy Athalia and Meliora on Twisted Lily with my discount. By the way, if you want to buy these two, you can buy it on Twisted Lily, you guys. I have a discount code for you. It's Cleo10. You can use it. I'll leave all that information down in the description box. You can get a 10% off, which is really rare to find Parfums de Marly ones with a discount. Except Oriana, I don't think they have put it up yet, which is why I had to buy it from the Parfums de Marly website. But I believe that they're going to have this on Twisted Lily too very soon. But I had to buy it right away. I didn't want to wait for them to put it up. But yeah, the other two, Athalia and Meliora, you can get on Twisted Lily. Okay, you guys, let me spray this on my wrist on this hand. I already smelled this. This is divine too. Ooh, you guys, this is so beautifully gorgeous, soft, feminine fragrance as well. This is definitely a very fruity fragrance, you guys. This is definitely a fruity, very aromatic, slightly fresh, slightly green, floral scent. Ooh, so soft. It's very softly fruity, you guys. It's definitely got that beautiful little bit of green undertone. It's like a very aromatic fragrance, you guys. There's a little bit of like soft spiciness in there, I think. So pretty, so pretty. It's very beautifully, softly fruity, if that makes any sense. There are some woody notes too in here. I feel like this has like some fruity notes, maybe like blackcurrant in here. I haven't checked the notes of Athalia and Meliora. I feel like I'm smelling something really juicy and fruity, which I'm guessing blackcurrant with maybe other sort of maybe berry notes. There's something green in it, maybe like not violet leaf, some kind of leafy greenness I'm getting. And then what else am I getting? I feel like I'm getting like some kind of yellow and white florals, maybe like ylang ylang, maybe ylang ylang because the bottle looks yellow too. So definitely maybe ylang ylang, maybe a little bit of rose, maybe like some like white florals, some woody notes probably in the base, and definitely a little bit of musk, maybe a little vanilla. Yeah, there's definitely woody notes too. It's beautiful. Oh, you guys, I'm not going to go into a full review of these two because this is about Oriana, but definitely I'm going to purchase both Athalia and Meliora. So anyway, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review of this gorgeous Oriana. You guys, again, it's one of my top fragrances in my collection. It just climbed all the way up to my favorites, my top favorites. It's going to be in my collection forever, I can tell you that much, as long as they make it. It is a beautiful fragrance that checks, like I said, all the boxes. It lasts, it has a gorgeous scent bubble, makes you almost euphoric and makes you feel happy. It's very addictive, and what more can you ask from a fragrance, you know what I mean? So I am just blown away, you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it's helpful to you. Please let me know down in the comment section if you have this fragrance, if you got your hands on it yet, what do you think of it, or you plan to buy it. Let me know, chime down below. This is, by the way, a bonus video, you guys. I'm uploading this on a Friday. Usually I upload, as you know, Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday, but this I received today early morning and I wanted to get this review up for you, so it's going to be a bonus video on Friday. So you guys, I will see you in my next video.